Hello, my name is Jorge Hernandez, and this is the third news presentation for Africana Studies 161. The news source I will be reviewing and discussing will be an article published on April 18, 2022 from NBC News. The published article titled, Florida Rejects 54 Math Books, Saying Some Contain Critical Race Theory, focuses on the latest development from Florida's Department of Education regarding its recent decision to reject 54 math books from entering the curriculum of its schools because it contains concepts of critical race theory and other related topics prohibited by the state. My synopsis: 132 math books, textbooks were processed and reviewed in Florida under the jurisdiction of its State Department of Education, currently headed by Education Commissioner Richard Corrigan. On Friday, April 15th of last week, the department released a statement regarding its decision in which 54 books were rejected. From the statement that was provided by the department, it stated, quote unquote, the highest number of books rejected were for grade levels K through 5, where an alarming 71% were not appropriately aligned with Florida standards or included prohibited topics and unsolicited strategies. The statement included that 24 of the 54 books were denied from entering into the curriculum because, quote unquote, they incorporated prohibited topics or unsolicited strategies, including race critical theory, which highlights the continued hostilities by the state government of Florida if critical race theory should be taught in public schools or completely banned, which continues to be debated between the Democratic and Republican states across the United States. In addition to the statement, quote unquote, other rejected books did not properly align to BEST standards, which is the acronym for Benchmarks for Excellent Student Thinking, Florida's answer to Common Core, which Governor Ron DeSantis has worked to eliminate. The governor of Florida even highlighted it in a comment regarding his department decision, which he said, quote unquote, it seemed that some publishers attempted to slap a coat of paint on an old house built on the foundations of Common Core and indoctrinating concepts like race essentialism, especially bizarrely for elementary school students, which further positions Florida's position of eliminating critical race theory from its schools, the expansion of BEST, and the decline of Common Core standards, which certain states have still adopted it, never adopted it, or withdrew from it. My opinion regarding the news article. In my opinion regarding the news article, to connect back to the class material itself, the book bans by Florida highlights the political divide between the state governments across the United States of those aligned with either the Democratic or Republican parties, either regarding the concept of critical race theory to either expand it into public schools or deny it to completely ban it. Critical race theory is important to understand in the context of how society in the United States is built upon institutional racism from the local, state, and federal levels, which education becomes the key to understanding the past generations in the country affected by it and how it continues to impact people of color to this day. The Biden administration and the Democratic states have openly agreed that critical race theory should be expanded and discussed within public schools. However, Republican states have found a way to bypass it through cooperative federalism and dual federalism, that state and national governments not only have to share political power, but as well, certain powers and jurisdictions are divided among each other, which in turn has allowed the state government to exercise said powers that the national government cannot interfere, while the other louder is that the national government exercises its own powers that the states have to follow upon. And the work was cited from NBC News by Alicia Feldstadt. And I hope you enjoyed the news presentation. Have a good day.